Let's talk about hard work. I had a few days of a break, actually, just playing the game fully locked in. I played 2 games in a week, as you can see. Still making videos, but this video marks the time I'll log back in for the game as well, since we're talking about hard work here today. And I'm gonna say straight off the back, recreation is just overrated. Recreation is overrated. You you're telling me that I cannot have fun working? Why not? It's my attitude towards it. Like, if I want to have fun, or like any activity pretty much can be dopaminergic to an extent and can be fun to an extent. It's the same thing, right? But what you really want to focus on is the long-term process, of course. But let me tell you this. The best way to work hard, in my opinion, is to develop curiosity. The best way to work hard is to develop curiosity. Like, I'm just repeating it because it's important. If you're curious about how far you can go or push something, you'll naturally tend to move towards that. And an object in motion will stay in motion until acted upon by an external force. You will keep going until you crash into a wall and hit a plateau, basically. That's what I'm trying to say. That's just normal. If you're super curious and you want to do something, you want to keep going, once you start it. And that's the good thing. If there's a lot of resistance, then you're doing something wrong. You're not curious. You should also develop curiosity on how to overcome the walls, overcome these plateaus. This is also called a growth mindset, which we will talk more about in 2 days. And there's another thing that people really do not understand, in my opinion, which is hard work has nothing to do with hating an activity. But I feel like many people see it like that. Hard work just means you're keeping at it, and it's not about hating it. It's not about hating it. It's not about extreme resistance. It's not called hard work because it's hard to work. It's called hard work because you're working hard for a long time. You're working a lot. Like, that's the difference, and it's it's a massive difference. I think people really conflate those two. It's not called hard work because it's hard to work. It's not like you're doing 5 minutes of work per day and it's hard work because you struggled for 20 hours to get the 5 minutes done. That's not hard work, okay? Um, yeah. Hard work just means you're keeping at the thing. If you feel it or not, of course, that is a factor. Basically being curious enough to like go through it in a sense, that is important. But yeah, we know hard work produces results, but as I said, hard work does not mean trying to force yourself through something that you hate. It can mean that, but that's usually a sign that you're overwhelmed anyways and can't work hard. In fact, so it's almost counterintuitive of what hard work actually is. And that's the whole work thing. Working hard means it's a long process. It's a focused process. You're trying to do many things during that time, during that work. It's not just about the task at hand either. I know, like, a work ethic is a buzzword, for example, and I like it kinda. I like the buzzword, but it's the mindset that you have to develop. Essentially, if it's endurable, endure it and stop complaining. In a way, complaining takes energy that could have been spent on the work. On your work. I don't know if I pronounce work correctly. I don't know. We'll see. It's about the work on yourself. It's about working hard on developing your skills. It's about working hard on developing knowledge around your interests. And it's about not chasing the small shots of dopamine, that you want. You want that steady, focused, present energy in your head. That's really important, you know. That's what you're looking for. It's not the shots of dopamine as a focused energy. Learning in this sense is also like a pendulum. That is another big factor, I think, that's not very not very intuitive. You know, we think hard work equals results, but it's not really like that. Hard work is usually like a pendulum. You're swinging from I'm not feeling well to I'm feeling well. You're swinging from I'm doing well to not doing well. You're swinging from all of these things, you know. You're also swinging from making progress, thinking you're making progress, to thinking you're not making progress. It's all like a pendulum, you know. It's swinging and swinging, and it gets a little bit narrower the harder you work. That's the point, you know. It just becomes narrower. And yeah, that's how it actually works out in my experience. You will become overly excited and overly sad, you know, throughout the journey. That is normal. Trying to stay locked in and focus for longer is what we want to achieve. That's the point. Long term, you know, but it will require hard work and the belief in a growth mindset. A lot of people, like, there's another thing, you know, I've seen it so many times just from like general people, is that a lot of people, they are just waiting, you know, waiting in life. They're waiting for permissions, waiting for the right time, waiting for someone to save them in a way. But the truth is, being tired is temporary, you know. Being alone is temporary. Like, all of these things that are worries in a way are temporary. So you need to make the brain understand that it is temporary. And that's how to actually deal with these things. You need to go to work on the things that inspire you and then engage you to get locked in yourself, you know. And if that's a video game, then that's a video game. You shouldn't, of course, put everything in your life aside, but you should focus on it, you know. If your mind is drawn towards it, well, lock in and do it, you know. And those are my ideas about hard work. And I think there's a lot of misconceptions about hard work, you know. It's like, you can work hard at a job that you don't like. You can work hard at a skill that you do like. There's a lot of ways to work hard, and there's a lot of ways to tell yourself that you're working hard when you're not doing that, which can create problems because you're going to set the expectations that the hard work is going to pay off, but you're not actually working hard, so you're going to get disappointed down the road, you know. And that's pretty much it. I hope you have a great day, a great week, a great year, a great month, a great second. Especially this second, you know. Lock in. Lock in. What am I even saying, dude? Okay. Yeah. Enjoy.
You walk along the edge of danger, and it will change you. Why would you let this voice set in your head? It is meant to destroy you.